Hi friends, I'm Kat. Welcome to my channel and today's video where we're going to be doing a monthly favorites. So we're going to be going over some of my favorite things I used in August, and I do very conveniently. Here's our little pile. Here's our pile of favorite things. Just so many things that I've been using consistently and absolutely loving. So I will start off by saying I don't think any of these are actually new products. Actually, there's two things that are new. Everything else is relatively old, which is fantastic. We've been really making an emphasis on using things in our collection over here and just really like actually shopping my stash, playing with things that maybe I haven't touched in a little bit, and I'm rediscovering a lot of things that I really love. And that's what a lot of this video is. It's just things that, you know, I grabbed, put on my everyday rotation, and absolutely blew me away. So how are we going to do this? I think we're going to go by category. We're going to see how we do with that. I think I have one hair product, some fragrances, some nail polishes, and beauty products and skincare. If you hear any tapping, my dog is sitting right next to me, and yeah, he might be a little impatient. But I think I'm going to start with hair care because I do believe I only have one product from that. And this is a hair oil that I have used pretty consistently for a while now. As you can see, I don't know if you can see, not a lot left in this little bottle, but this is the Virtue Alpha Keratin Healing Oil. So it protects shines in men's. And I've just really appreciated this one lately. I usually just add a few drops of this to the bottom of my hair every night. And I definitely feel like I see a difference when I am consistently using this versus when I'm not. I think it very much leads to like just healthier looking skin or hair. Not skin, hair overall. And I'm really enjoying this one. I think one of the best hair oils I've used for this purpose of just my nighttime hair oil, and really enjoying this one. I'm going to be incredibly disappointed. When this little bottle is done. So that one is fantastic. And now I guess skincare. So I have two eye creams, which who am I? But first off, I got, and I'll mention when I got something in PR, which this one is, and it's from Belief. It's their Aqua Bomb Eye Gel. And this one is supposed to visibly reduce the appearance of dark circles and eye bags. And that's going to be kind of a recurring theme also with this one, is that I have very dark circles under my eyes. You can even see them today. They're always there. Just happens with age. And I really have been enjoying this one. I've been using this one every night, and I do definitely see a better difference when I'm using it. And I really like the consistency of this one. It feels really nice on the eyes, and yeah, I've had no issues at all, because I do find a lot of eye creams can irritate my eyes. This one's been great. And then in the mornings, I've been using this one from In Beauty Project, also in PR. I've had for ages. It is the Bright and Tight Eye Cream. And this one visibly improves dark circles and wrinkles, instantly brighten, infused with vitamin C, tranexamic acid, and peptides. And I like using a vitamin C eye cream in the mornings because I do find a lot of them, they really work to even out the skin tone. And especially if there's any dark spots, that's kind of what I find vitamin C really works well for. And this one, it's also described as an intensely hydrating yet lightweight gel cream that instantly brightens while visibly improving wrinkles and dark circles over time, no matter your tone. So I find that this one, I notice the craziest difference immediately after I put it on. Like, I find my dark circles look so reduced. They look so much better. It barely looks like I have any, and that is kind of a miracle in itself. I really enjoy this one. I think that the formula is fantastic. Really nice on the eyes. So these have been a fantastic combination to be using in my skincare lately. And then I need to point this out. I've been talking about it lately with my mother too, and like, I love a snail mucin essence. So this is from the brand Seal 1988. I think that it's either that or the brand's K-Secret. I'm not sure. I will see if I can link down below where it's from. But it is an essence. It's snail mucin 97% plus rice, and it is a high concentration of snail mucin, helps with skin smoothing, moisture, and elasticity. Rice extract helps with wrinkles and pigmentation care. I did get this in PR also. Oh my god, nothing makes my skin feel softer than this. It is actually insane how stunning my skin feels the day after I use this. And I haven't been using it every day. I think I need to, because genuinely my skin feels like, you know, like a baby's. Like, it is so soft. Everything feels stunning. It feels so nice. And then makeup layering over top of it the next day, gorgeous. Like, everything. This is just so good. It has really revolutionized my world, and I truly can't get over just how amazing my skin feels. And I kind of want to try, I mean, I still have quite a ways left in this one. Like, if you can see, I'm only there, and I haven't been using it like every single day. I've been using it a little more inconsistently. I think I need to change that and see how it works. But I kind of want to try, there's another one I know from CosRX and they just came to Sephora. I'm going to want to try that afterwards, see if it does something similar. But wow, 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 wow. This is amazing on the skin. Like, I truly cannot believe how much it is changing the way my skin feels and just how soft, how soft it is the day after I use it. So this has been amazing. This is sort of skincare, not quite, but it's by Jones Road. It's their Everyday Sunscreen Broad Spectrum SPF 30. That was apparently hard for me to say. And so this one has zinc oxide in it. And it is one that's kind of, at least when I talked to Jones Road, they told me that this is one that it's very much to neutralize, no, is that right? It evens skin tone. It really, really like works to kind of like even everything out and just make, it's kind of like and yeah, I think it really, really does that. So this one is the untinted version, and they did come out with 3 shades that are tinted. And I do think that this one untinted, it does very much work as a great primer slash just really like removes any redness and makes my skin just look very nice, which is kind of like why I'm putting this on here, is because I think it looks amazing under makeup, and I think it just really, really works gorgeously to make my skin tone look super even and really, really nice. It's a little thicker than the typical sunscreen that I use, but that hasn't been an issue. I still think it wears really, really nicely under makeup. Hasn't been irritating me. It's just one that I've kind of had to get used to a little bit, to working it into the skin a bit more than a lot of the other sunscreens I use. I did get this one in PR2, I will mention that. And I work quite a bit with Jones Road, but really, like, still really, really like this. I will say, like, if you don't like a thicker sunscreen, this might not be it. And I also haven't tried the tinted versions, so I do not know how those will work. But I find this one, it's very, very interesting how it looks on the skin, and I've been really appreciating that. I want to mix it up and do my nails next. So I've been really, really obsessed with nails lately, and I think I'm going to start doing more videos of kind of hauling slash swatching a lot of the nail polishes that I'm getting, because you'll see it's a little bit of a hyperfixation. And I've also been keeping track of what nail polishes I'm using, taking pictures of all of them, and doing a monthly roundup on Instagram. And that's been really, really fun for me. It's like really gotten like my interest to a new level. And yeah, like I've ordered way, way too many. You'll probably see a lot of them in next month's favorite, but I've been really, really having fun with exploring indie and small batch nail polishes, which I can't wait. I can't wait. I am so insanely excited to really, really get into these. But the 2 I'm going to point out today for what I guess were my favorite of this month, there's Pulse by ILNP. And while I like a dark shade, I have not been wearing them lately. And you can see it's really, really pretty. It's purple. It's really sparkly. And I have not been wearing dark nails a lot lately. I think it's a summer. It's not really the time where I guess I would gravitate to something more vampy. Wanna sit down? But this one, I love purple. Purple's my favorite color. I love a dark nail, especially. I mean, going into the fall, I'm going to really, really enjoy it more. But this one was just so fun and so sparkly. When the light captured it, it was truly amazing just how much you could see this reflectiveness, and just overall, like, again, I'm going to say sparkle. Again, beautiful. So, so pretty. And I can't remember the last time I'd worn this one. Made me really, really excited. And then the other one I want to point out is Toxic Sludge by Cleonid. And I'll say, so I have several magnetics in my collection, and I don't feel like I ever quite got the grasp of them until I kind of played with this one this month. And I think it's like, again, I'm getting very into the nail world. So I was watching a lot of tutorials, and this one just really, like, I finally found a way to make it look good on my nails. And I was just obsessed with the magnetic pull, and just like seeing these color shifts, seeing it finally get the effect on my nails that I keep seeing people online do, and finally realizing how magnetic polishes work. This is a green and purpley kind of plummy multi-chrome, and just so, so pretty, so fun. Again, like in the light too, stunning, amazing. I'm also wearing a fun one today. It's from Cleonid. You can kind of see the magnetic effect, but this one's Broken Mirror. Not quite in my favorites, but like kind of deserves a mention. We have a few fragrances. So first off, by Kayali, Eden Juicy Apple. Wow. I don't know what prompted me to pull this out this month, but it is so, so nice. Every time I like take any time away from a Kayali scent and go back in, I'm just amazed again at how beautiful it is and how stunning and perfection and everything. I love this. It's so sweet, and I could definitely see it being way too sweet for so many people, but it is juicy apple, like just really, really sweet, juicy, beautiful apple, and so perfect for the summer. I think that this is definitely, yeah, like a very, very pretty summer scent. And oh, I've been addicted to wearing it. It's been like way reached for way too many times, and I love it. And then we have 2 new fragrances. So I got sent PR from Ellis Brooklyn for the very first time, and we got sent their hair and body mist which is called Marshmallows. So here's the component. This one is so pretty. I love that they do these glass bottles, and they're just like very heavy and really nice. Feel a little more luxurious, and they definitely are a bit more expensive. It kind of, you know, leans into that. But let's see, where's the description? Delicately sweet cloud of inviting yumminess, playful, inviting, delicately sweet. Apparently I can't say that. I don't see the description on this either, but yeah, it's toasted marshmallow is kind of what I would say. So very sweet, very sweet. But I do find that this one has a slight smoky note, and it balances that sweetness so nicely. This is one that I absolutely could see leaning way too sickly sweet, which not an issue for me. I love gourmands. I love sweet scents. That doesn't bother me. But I know for some people, like, that can be a little bit too much. And yeah, it does have a very slight kind of smoky note to it that is just giving, like, this is a toasted marshmallow. This is, you're sitting by the campfire, you're about to put that smoky marshmallow in your mouth, and it's so beautiful. So this one, major win. And truly, like, now one of my biggest obsessions is Queen's Caramel by Ellis Brooklyn. This is their newest scent. And I am a gourmand lover, and caramel, like, I'm just gonna say, my favorite thing. Every coffee I drink has a lot of caramel sauce in it, and I love the smell. I love salted caramel. I love everything. Oh my god. And this, yeah, it's caramel. It feels like you are lathering your body in caramel, which again, I know not for everyone, very much not, but for me it's so is. And I do find it has, I will say, like, a slightly musky note in it. I don't know if that's the right way to describe it, but it definitely has something a little, like, aside from just that sweetness. So again, it's not like you are fully just drenching yourself in caramel. There is a little bit extra to the scent, a little bit something stronger. Like, I need to look up the scent description, but it does have something a little musky in it, and I find that balances it so well too, because it just makes it more interesting. Because when you have just like a straight gourmand scent, sometimes I do find that having a little note of something interesting, something a little different, it just makes the scent more well-rounded, a little more complex, and just something that, yeah, just a little more interesting to wear. This has been so nice to use, and thank you, Ellis Brooklyn. Oh my god, I am so grateful. And I guess we now actually just have makeup. So not as much makeup this month, which is fine. But the things I've been enjoying, I've been really liking. So first off, I want to point out Shiny Petty, not Super Shock, a Jelly Matte shadow from ColourPop. And this has been, like, this is the type of multichrome I really like, where it's kind of red and blue leaning / green. I don't know how to best describe it, but a type of multichrome that I really like. I do think this is one of the more common kind of multichrome shades too. It's something that's really not unexpected, but I just love this shade. It's something, you do find this in quite a few palettes, things like this, but it's beautiful. It is really beautiful. And I love the Jelly Matte formula because I find it really, like, I mean, it's an interesting formula to begin with. If you give me something kind of interesting, I'm gonna get excited. And then it's always very wet looking and very sparkly, which just happens to be something I love. So I do have it on today. I don't know how well you can see it. I do have a video playing it as well, but just something really special. Again, still kind of neutral. So I've been wearing this one quite a bit to work, which is nice. Like, I like doing, you know, having makeup that's work appropriate, but also maybe slightly elevated, something a little bit different, a little more sparkly than the average kind of eyeshadow. And this has been so fun for that. And again, the formula is stunning. This one has been like so beautiful. The only other eyeshadow I wanted to point out is from Game Beauty. This is the Cyberpunk palette. And I did recently get a few things in from Game Beauty and PR. This is one that I did get years ago. And I decided to kind of, it should be up eventually, but I'm going to do a video where I'm just doing looks with every one of my Game Beauty palettes. I've not made it quite to playing with the newer palettes yet, so they're not in this video, maybe next month. Revisiting this one has been incredibly fun. So I really like this color story just showed here. I think it matches this cyberpunk aesthetic so much. And I Like, so I'm kind of in my mind dividing it. There's this quad, which is yellows and blues, and then more of a purpley pinky quad. And I find, well, not quad, six pan. I just love all of the colors in this. I find that they work so well together. And I did 2 looks with this palette this month, and both of them are so beautiful. So I've just been really happy with this and really impressed with every single look I've done, which is always, you know, fantastic, really great. And I do think next month we'll probably have the newer palettes that I got from them in my favorites video, just based on the quality. I know I'm gonna like them. Yeah, I just haven't had a chance to play with them yet, but those will be coming soon. And I will definitely have a video up soon too, playing with them and telling you what I think. 2 blushes I've been really appreciating. So from ColourPop, we have Flamingo and also Good Energy. So these are both their press powder formula. This one is a nude, kind of peachy leaning, but more neutral. And Flamingo is very much that cool tone pink that was incredibly popular last year. And I love this formula overall. I think that their pressed powder formula, very nice in blushes. And I've been having so much fun just playing with these 2 shades in particular. The cool tone pink is always something that like I find very personally flattering. And I don't have a lot of like super neutral blushes. So these ones have been wonderful. Just again, like really reminding me of blushes that tones that I really like and have been very reliably solid, you know, like just really good options to pick up. I guess now we're down to lip product. So first off, from Benefit, this is it their Benetint? No, the moisturizing matte lip tint, and it is in the shade Purr. This is fun. This is really fun. It's just like a light rosy pink, really pretty, just really nice formula too. First time trying this one from them, and obviously I just have a little mini that I got in Ipsy, and I really like this shade. I think that it's worn really nice as well. It is kind of one that you have to work with because it's thin, so it doesn't apply evenly, and you do have to kind of like really work it out on your lip, but I really like the way that it's been looking. Then today I have on from Unearthly, this is Havoc. It's one of their lip glosses, and see, it is a sparkly pink, which is so much fun. And I really like, I always think that I like glittery things and then I never wear them, and every time I put them on I'm like, wow, this is gorgeous, why don't I wear it more? And this really reminded me of just like, wow, this is fun. And it gives like very metallic as well, and it's just a fun lip. Nothing too out there, not too bold, but just different enough that I've been having so much fun with it, and kind of unique in my collection because I don't have that many glittery / metallic lip glosses. And this one's also very pigmented too. I will also point out that it has stunning kind of like icing scent to it. It is really nice. Really impressed with this one, and yeah, just like the Unearthly gloss formula quite a bit, and it's just been so fun. And then the final lip I'm going to point out is from ColourPop. It is the Heart on Lippy pencil and Heart on Lippy stick. So it's a duo. I don't think this is still available. And then here is the lipstick. I think this has just really made me like reinvigorate my love of like bright pink lipstick. Yeah, I've just like fully fallen back in love with like really bright pink lipstick, and I'm definitely saying that this lip combo is to blame for that. But it's just been something I've been like really enjoying, and really like in these later summer days just really fully embracing that, like the bright pink. So there we go. Those were some of my beauty favorites from August, aka just the things that I've been using like pretty consistently and that I'm really excited about lately. So thanks for watching today's video, and I would love if you'd consider subscribing if you haven't already. I've kind of mentally decided that I'm going to do like beauty favorites every month and just do a little roundup of all the things that I'm loving, what I'm grabbing, and I'm really hoping this will motivate me to just kind of really shop my stash, which is very much needed. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in a video soon. Bye.